seem to have gotten anything for her. That's not a bong. Oh, I should be thinking
My mom
more
moved to
fourth
India a week
dimensionally.
after graduation and got a job teaching English.
Oh, am I back? Oh, did I drop out? Hello? Hello? Did I drop out? Looks like I must have, yeah. Oh. Hold on. Yeah, okay, so session restarted. Gone for a minute. That's not good. My internet must have cut out. How weird. Hold on. Didn't even get any notification about it on my bitrate. Glitch in the matrix. I guess so. Give me a moment, guys. Let me just check something. That's fine. Weird. Is what people say about Aussie net true? A little bit, yeah. It's not as good as it could be. That's for sure. It's not been bad in a while.
Lewis was born a year
but
later.
It's definitely not as good as it could be.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
I mean, that's the first time I've seen that happen to you, at least. Yeah. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Because I've just realized. Not realized, but I've just noticed that my chat on my Twitch is behind. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, it's been pretty good lately, and as soon as I say that, I'm gonna jinx it. But it could also just be, I have a feeling that the game's bit rate is a bit weird, and that's actually causing it to drop a little bit. So I'm just gonna do a little more fiddling. Drop the resolution down just a bit more. It's not ideal, but it's for the best. We pray to the tech gods. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Pray for good tech, good bit rate. Now what were we looking at?
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Also, yeah, we're definitely finishing this game tonight, which is fine. Because it means we can move on to another one that we voted on for next week, which is great.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Thank you so much for subscribing, Gwendolyn. Really appreciate that. Everything's out of whack, and you got to hear the subscription message, which is very weird to hear my own voice for. Give me a moment, guys. Thank you so much for subscribing, Glenn. You get the sweet little pungo emote. Oh, it doesn't notify. Oh, okay. So Mix It Up just doesn't notify me of subscriptions. Whereas, and so that's why I'm glad that I've got the Twitch open. Because otherwise I wouldn't have known. I straight up wouldn't have known. I mean, I would have heard my voice and been like, who the fuck is that? But yeah, thank you so much. Please enjoy. I will be updating it with some more animated stuff.
But it didn't last.
I'm currently working on animating a little Popcat Ratchet. So that'll be up soon. Hydrate. I will definitely hydrate. Sip, sip. Sip, sip. Baby. Hold on. I needed that. Oh, man. Honestly, I needed that. I've not been reading anything out, but I definitely feel a bit dry in the throat, as it were. Keeping an eye on things. To okay. Oh, ad coming soon. Ad coming soon. Love pop emotes. Yeah, they're super cute. Currently working on, yeah, one for Ratchet, our protagonist for the comic,
The
where
beginning of the
he
end was
pops.
Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
I love this room. Super cool. And now I'm learning about my brothers. So what happened to them? And this is Milton. Oh, something surely good, right? Yeah. Oh no. So, I immediately recognize this music. So this is, of course, Milton's theme. But this theme I use myself for when I'm writing and working on the comic. I use it for Ratchet as a character. So I use it for inspiration for him. Yeah. Actually weird. It's so weird, but I'm actually tearing up a little bit. I got chills and all of a sudden my eyes just something so weird about that. I didn't realize what game it was from, but I heard the music and I knew exactly what it was. And I don't know why, but it's just sorry, it just got me. Oh man, sorry. I told you guys. I cry at the drop of a hat. Thank you, Gowie. Oh, but it's beautiful music as well. Like, oh, you can tell I love it. Okay, let's find out about Milton.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paint.
Okay, thank you, Glenn. Oh my god, that's so cool. I could just... I mean, it's kind of refreshing. I like to witness someone's full experience with the game. Yeah. I mean, it's nice. It's weird, but it's nice too. This is so cool. This is such a cool little thing. I'm actually doing the flip book. Milton? 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 What?
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
He just disappeared. That's not like deeply concerning. That's not horrifying to you. He just disappeared.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
That's terrifying.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Could have uncovered a deeper level to the curse, maybe. Maybe he became the curse.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Okay, so this is Lewis. We know of Lewis. He got a job at the cannery and brought a lot of salmon home. Oh. Still not used to the way this game, like, works. I feel like you could do it all with the mouse and key, like the mouse, but I'm using the keyboard as well. So sometimes it just doesn't, sometimes it...
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Yeah. Really psychedelic.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them.
Oh, she's a bar. Let's go. Let's go. That's a good one, too. I mean, this is a nice room, too. Very popular here. Oh, yeah? Huh. Interesting. I mean, this is a pretty good room. Like, this is a solid room. Institute of
Dear Mrs.
Psychology.
Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
I mean, a job like this, you would
He
just...
kept working at the cannery,
You would just be... You'd feel
but
lost.
he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander. I asked him to describe it.
Oh no, yeah,
He said he
disassociation.
started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names.
Oh my god, some random single ad happened while I was looking away and this dude goes, "Look around," so loudly it shocked you. Oh no. And the guillotine, yeah. Oh
I knew
no.
it was all in his head.
This is not... This is not the kind of
He
way...
took it very seriously.
This
I
is
had
not a
hoped
way
he'd
to
find
live.
himself.
Yeah, and this is just... It's grim.
But he found something more.
Oh, Dark Souls. I love Dark Souls.
I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery.
I'm now starting to daydream. Where's
I
my
spoke
fish?
with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
Have you played all the Dark Souls games? I've played, I haven't
Like a
played
whole
2,
new Lewis.
but I've played 1, 3, Bloodborne, Sekiro,
So I let him go on.
and Elden Ring. I love them. Sekiro is my favorite. Unsurprisingly, I'm
I
a big
even
fan of Sekiro.
encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first.
I haven't played Demon Souls though, I'll also admit.
He told me he'd
And that's
made a
just
new
one
friend.
that I've just not gotten around to. Give me fish.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia.
Lewis Topia. Hell yeah.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
What's up, my guy? How you doing? Can I romance you as if it were Baldur's Gate? No. Is that Scratch? Scratch, my boy!
Then he made musicians.
This one big saxophone. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? It's me, Lewis.
And songs
Not
for
a
him to
hero,
play.
but I am your friend.
He talked about starting a band.
You could call me a king. Now give me my fish back. Where's my fish?
And he was always humming something.
Da, da, da,
Every day his imagination grew stronger.
da, da, da. Hey, what's up, my guys? How you doing? You like fish? I like fish.
He no longer spoke at the cannery.
It's my fish. Hey, there's a fish. I'm caught.
But his chopping was as reliable as ever.
Hey,
one
I
day
could
it
do with a
struck him.
fish.
At all the cheering crowds,
Give me my fish.
even the stones under his feet,
What's my go-to romance
in
in
his
Baldur's Gate 3? So I've only just started playing Baldur's
so he
Gate
could
3.
do whatever he wished.
I'm currently romancing Shadowheart. Karlach is fantastic. And I was going to say, I've never had more bi panic than when I started playing Baldur's Gate. Because everybody I get a little blushy and
He
flustered
held an
with.
election for mayor.
But I'd also love to, like, on my second playthrough, I'd love to romance Minthara.
And he won.
Because I feel like Minthara is
They begged him
not
to
necessarily
stay,
my
but his
kind
mind
of
was
gal,
already
but I'd
wandering.
love to just... I'm just curious, you know? I'm just
It became
curious.
a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville.
New Louisville. Da, 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 da.
St. Louis.
St. Louis. Heyo.
He started drifting away from our reality.
I like Shadowheart. Her voice is great. Lae'zel. So now I feel like I struggled not to be like
Minneapolis.
into Lae'zel because
Until one day he
her
forgot
voice
to go home
actress
from the
is
cannery.
very, very pretty.
Even as his mother
And now I
pleaded with
can't
him,
separate.
Louis
I
could
can't
say
separate
no.
Lae'zel from her voice actress. In your co-op playthrough, you're romancing Will, and on your current solo, you'll romance Karlach. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, Karlach is just very sweet, and Will is just a good guy, a generally good guy. Also,
In
his
Louisburg, he
patron
heard rumors of a
is Mizora or something like that, but she's very
handsome
pretty
queen.
and mean, which I kind of like, you know. Treat him mean, keep him keen. That's how you get the mouse. Oh, my fish. Sorry, I was talking about demon women.
The queen was
That's
on
what.
her
That's
own
how you get.
quest for
That's how you get me distracted. Not
sinister
a
serpents.
whole world in my fish cannery talking about Mizora and Karlach and beautiful women and beautiful men. Give me a fish.
He followed the sound of her
2 more playthroughs planned. One where you're just evil, you're just an evil, and one on hard difficulty. Yeah, that's fair. That'd be
electric
good.
sitar.
I'm probably gonna do the same as well. One where I'm evil, which is I'm gonna feel really bad about, of course, because I don't like being evil. My current character, Honkers, who is just a clown girl, she's just really nice.
His chase
She'd
led
do
him
anything
to a
for
golden
anyone.
palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
I would just steer that fish along like it was a boat. Meow.
Even then,
Yeah,
his logic
yeah.
remained sound.
Give me my fish. Honkers, yeah, so my character is a clown girl and her name is Honkers. Yes.
He knew
I
the
know,
world
it is
was
just
all
as
in
bad
his
as you think.
imagination.
But she's really nice. And my
He
guardian,
was so proud
for those of you
having
who
created
know
it.
British culture, my guardian is Paul
In
Hollywood
his own eyes,
of the Great
he'd
British
become
Bake Off.
something greater than a king.
Not joking. That is my guardian. This is Paul Hollywood.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming.
You're playing as Ken? That's great. That's
And then it struck
fantastic.
him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon. but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Not the man cutting the fish, but the man walking up the stairs being rubbed by a fish. That is the true
My
Lewis.
imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Madam. Oh, I mean, that's such a cool transition. Back to reality. Snap, there goes gravity. Looking at my locker. Damn, there's my switch.
He began to forget the world we know.
So much red paint. There is so much red paint. You'd think they're opening a paint store.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
So much red paint in red paint receptacles. That factory must smell horrible. Oh god, yeah.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
My guy? Now that I'm not controlling him, he's not doing a good job with those fish. Don't worry, my friend.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
You probably should have intervened at this point, right? It's a bit unnerving. Yeah, a little bit. But we're used to it now, right? We're used to the unnervingness
The
of it
palace
all.
would be packed with his companions.
Yeah, get down. What's up, guys? Just want to go to the back to the bathtub with the frog. Yeah. Gone are the days where we're watching a baby drown in a bathtub. I miss that.
Including
I
the
keep
wise
thinking, how will he die?
couple who
Yeah,
insisted on
exactly.
advising him.
I might also add, holy crap, this game is fantastic. Like, look at how much effort has gone into this. I said I missed the frog, so oh, that's fair. Yeah. Oh yeah, with the frog. Yeah, not the baby dying. I did think that was a bit weird.
His queen waited, holding his crown.
Frog. I miss Corbus too, guys. I miss
There was only
Corbus.
one thing left to do.
I'll make some Corbus emotes. Don't worry, guys. He will be lost but not forgotten. He'll be remembered.
Bend
I'm
down
sure
his
that's
head.
fine. Yay! Yeah, I'll make a few frog emotes. Don't have to tell me twice. I'd love to do that. Oh no! I'm just.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Never enough frog. We'll get some frog. We'll get some frog. She should have, like, this psychologist should have intervened so much earlier. I'm not going to go so far as to blame her, but
I wish you could
she
have met him.
should have intervened. Like, so much earlier. Holy crap. Like, what are you doing, woman? And is that it? I'll just say for frog. Who's left? I think that's everyone. Other than Edie or Edith, I guess.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral,
Who
my mom told me to
remains?
start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
Again, that castle is beautiful.
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
Or what remains? Good question.
I wish we'd stayed.
I would be so
I
stressed.
understand why we left.
This is the highest part of the house. And Sven wasn't around to make it structurally
My mom
sound.
ended up leaving everything behind.
This is a far more creative game than I ever knew. Yeah, it's like amazingly unique in the way that it's
What happened
making
that
its
night made me
gameplay so
plan for a long
immersive.
time.
It does so much more
Maybe
than
it
you
should've come
expect it
sooner.
to. Which is really cool. I'm really impressed.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Oh, the last night. What happened to Edith? What remains of her?
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
To our final night together, and all our final nights apart.
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
This would be very tense. Let the grandma get lit if she wants to. Yeah! She can do what she wants, like...
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles.
She
When my
she
mom
has
said the
lived
library, I
longer
don't
than
think she
any
knew
member
about
of the
the other
family.
entrance.
I think she's earned herself
Or
a little
that he had
vino.
a key to it.
Even if it doesn't work with her medication, I think she's
Thing
kind
you're
of within
afraid
her
of
rights.
Isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the
I smell a homicide. Oh god.
That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years.
You would never do this.
God, it smelled awful.
You would
No,
never do
I've
this.
seen that house every day.
This is
of
maybe
my
the
life.
dumbest thing you could do if you see the tide go out. Just a PSA for people, if you see,
But I never
like if you're at the
thought I'd
beach
go
and the
back
water
to it.
recedes significantly far, don't go out there. It's
When the
usually a
fog
telltale
rolled
sign of a tsunami.
I lost my way.
And also, yeah, if fog comes rolling in, you're fucked.
I got turned around.
Good. Return to shore. Yeah, so if the tide goes out, seek high ground and or shelter, because it's if the tide recedes
while,
significantly,
I
then it means
wondered.
that it's signs of a tsunami. Like people who go outside in the eye of a
started
Category
seeing
5
things.
hurricane. Yeah, exactly. It's the deer that killed Sam. Is back. Back for another Finch.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Sea monster? Cthulhuian.
But when
Creature?
I saw them,
Give him
they
a
felt
cuddle.
like
Yeah.
old friends. That night,
Oh.
a lot of things
Oh, I thought
came
it was
back
walking
to
for me for a second. Ooh, an iron stove.
Or maybe
Old
I
sewing
came
machine?
back to
Those
them.
would sell quite well. Bring them back to shore. Oh. come in. I'm through.
Things I can't explain.
The house
but that
didn't
I
look like
need you
this.
to try and
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go. I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
Oh, shit. Should be
I
doing
never
something.
saw Great Grandma Edie again.
Hitty!
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
Trying to outrun that curse. I bet. Wait, but how did she have new gloves?
We both tried to make the best of it.
If Edie was... Because she goes through gloves every year. How did...
A few years went by.
Oh, maybe. Hold on. It'll probably answer my question. Yeah, these are new gloves.
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly.
Yeah. But at the very least, she died
She got
kind of
better for a
normal.
while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive.
The fuck?
Until I found out about you.
Oh.
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want
Was?
to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Was?
This is where your
This is
story
POV,
begins.
you're being birthed.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
won't be here
think
to see
so.
it. It's a lot to ask,
And I think Edith
but I don't want you to be sad
died
that
in
I'm gone.
childbirth.
I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all.
No, I wouldn't
Good
be
luck.
grateful. I'd be fucking mad at whoever gave me the curse. I feel like I'd be hunting down whoever gave me the curse. She's dead. My mother, and she was also 17, which is dubious. She was 22 weeks pregnant and 17. I thought surely it cannot be a birth. I think it was, yeah. What a fantastic story. Dang. Yeah, oh wait, is it? Oh, thank goodness. I thought it was going to go through a bunch of people, like, based on a true story, and I'm like, no, I don't need to hear that. That was as good, if not better, than what I'd heard about this game. Holy crap, what a game. It was really nice, really, not nice, grim at points, and very confronting at other points, but genuinely very worthwhile to play. I really liked it. Found it fascinating. I really liked some of the stories. They were really unnerving for the most part, but in such a good way. So yeah, definitely a big fan of this game. Excuse me, what kind of sick humor to have a character die in a bathtub and taking a picture of a crew in the bathtub. That is pretty grim. Not gonna lie. Kind of funny though. Yeah. I mean, I giggled, but still fucked up. Oh, see Johann's name in the ending credits. Thanks, Johann. Wait, what? Who is Johann? I wasn't paying attention. Who's Johann? Am I getting achievements because I'm sitting through the credits? I mean, I would sit through the credits. Johann is Johann, I guess. I guess so, yeah. Holy Rothrock. What a name. That's a good name. Yeah, fantastic game. You've watched me play through it all in one night, so I still recommend if you want to play it, definitely play it. Johann was the son of Odin. Oh. Hope so. Yeah, but yeah, if you want to play it, definitely, I would definitely recommend it. I've watched people play it, and I still enjoyed playing it, so I would definitely recommend it if you felt that inclination. Saw that beaut of a frog. Oh, we love Corbus. Melissa Fuss. What is that photo? That is so scary. Sorry, but that's such a scary baby picture. But yeah, oh man, what a game. Annapurna Interactive. On these tiny cages that they put lizards and snakes in. A special shout out to Peach Guzzler. Peach Guzzler, you the OG. We love you. Oh, Jordan, that haircut. I'm not gonna lie, I had a haircut like that as a kid that age. So I'm not gonna mock him. But I feel for him. I really feel for him. It's a terrible, terrible, terrible haircut. But it's one we all go through when we're young. Anywho, we should probably do some raiding. Now that the game is done. I'll have to... What do you guys think? Should I make a new poll, or should I keep the previous poll and then we'll keep an eye on it for another week? I managed to avoid the haircut. Nice. Good on you, Gally. Keep the poll. Yeah, keep the poll as it is, because we got the two that are up there, Road 96, which I'm keen to play, and then Death's Door. They're currently tied. So, people who want to see the next indie game played on this channel, definitely go through and make a vote. Have a vote. Do it. I love these indie games. They've been so much fun. So, yeah, I'm keen to see what we do next. Quote. Yes, I've got a few quotes. I can't remember for mods you can set quotes and stuff, but I should also be doing that too myself. Because I love a good quote. I say some fucked up shit on these streams. Someone should have added Deadified. I'll add Deadified at some point. I'll write it down. Anyway, who's live? Enya Fairy, she's doing observation duty. We got Rat Banshee, Liam, Simon, Alzephi, Miyukies, Shaggedy. I haven't seen Shaggedy in ages. I feel like let's go to Shaggedy. I haven't seen that guy in so long. The preview looks like he's like coated himself in mud or chocolate or something, which is very weird. Oh no, it's just Shaggedy, it's fine. It's just dark. It's just a dark image. I thought he'd like covered himself in mud or something, or chocolate. It looks like it's got the chocolate consistency. It's very weird. Just go into his stream. I'm like, Shaggedy, are you covered in chocolate? Anywho, Let's go raid. I will be back tomorrow with some more Nier. Thank you all so much for being here. I really enjoyed playing tonight. It was so much fun. Thank you, Glenn. Have a good night yourself. I will see you all tomorrow for some more Nier. But until then, take care of yourself too, Gally. But until then,